Hypixel is one of the top online servers on Minecraft. Hypixel is the server that we all know and love. It is the server that I have been posting videos about for the past few months. However, Hypixel is not just a server, it is also a person by the name of Simon Hypixel. My name is Farmer Warden, and today we're going to be talking about some tweets that Simon Hypixel made regarding the foraging update. So this might be old news for a lot of you because you've already watched Aurelius's video on it, but I thought it's important for me to make a video about it as well because these tweets are important regarding the foraging update as well as the health and the future of the server in general. So the first tweet that we're going to go over is this tweet that talks about the big update, which is the foraging update. So in this one, Simon says, the team has been working non-stop on big updates for the past year. It takes time and sacrifices. The back-end changes to support the future of Skyblock is the biggest project ever done on Hypixel. It's almost ready for phase 1. Several posts were made about it. It's a big risk to do big updates because it comes at a cost. Loss of players during dark times and loss of income. Fortunately, we have been technical enough to predict these losses to cover the development during these bad times, and we are almost out of the waters. Cosmetic skin sales gives us just enough to keep pushing development. So this is important because all of the fire sales that we've been seeing lately is just simply because they want to keep pushing development for the update that we have been asking for almost years now. And then he goes on to say, believe what you believe, I have run this for 12 plus years. I know the team is doing the right thing for long-term prosperity of the server. If we were to think only short-term, we wouldn't be here. We could have done 10 updates for short-term game, but we invested in a proper long-term update to support insane future content. So a lot of things to go over here. First of all, it's really nice that the owner of the server himself acknowledges the fact that there's some frustration regarding how much time it's taking for the foraging update to release. I just think that they could do better in terms of telling us what the update is about, like giving us maybe teasers, maybe a screenshot of it, maybe I don't know, a trailer of it or something like that. To be fair, they did give us teasers, they did give us screenshots, and they did give us what it's going to look like and the items and stuff like that. But the post that they gave us these screenshots on was posted such a long time ago that I completely forgot about it when I was making this video. So I just think that they could do a little better in terms of communication, but this is still better than nothing. Like, talking about it is much better than not talking about it. Another tweet that I want to go over is going to be this tweet regarding the foraging update. So regarding the foraging update, he says, foraging update will use new Minecraft blocks / items and more, and this alone is a big deal for content, but the team will keep working to be able to use custom 3D models and the possibilities will become endless. We should also work on new player experience, but that's a far future, adding UI features and other neat elements to improve player experience. So this is, I think, the most important tweet that he has on here. So not only does he acknowledge that people are frustrated with how long the update is taking, but also he's telling us a little bit about what the foraging update is going to bring to the server. So he says that it's going to bring 3D custom models to the server, which is going to be amazing. This is huge for the server, guys. Me personally, I would much rather fight a custom model than fight a giant magma cube or a wither mob on steroids, you know? So this is going to be amazing for the server. I'm very excited for it, and hopefully they will deliver because they have hyped it up so much for the past few years almost, like I said. One other tweet that I want to go over is the tweet regarding someone asking about fire sales. So someone asked something about fire sales and said that there's too many of them and you guys are literally drowning in money. Like, why are you releasing so many fire sales? In response to that tweet, Simon says, read this post from 4 years ago. It's the reality of all online games with trading enabled. All known popular games in the world have the same curse because of third-party websites doing illegal sales. He's talking about IRL trading here. Without these changes, the server would simply be under 1,000 players or offline. We were draining resources at a rapid pace due to third-party scammers / traders / exploiters. So this last part of this paragraph talks about scammers, traders, exploiters. Scammers, he's talking about ratters. Traders, he's talking about IRL traders, and exploiters, he's talking about dupers. He's just saying it in a professional manner. And then he says, No one is drowning in money from this. It allowed us to grow the team and have job security for them. I have other businesses and investments that do way better than the server. I just want the team to be taken care of. So this makes sense. I mean, fire sales is basically their main source of income at the moment, and it's the only thing that's keeping workers motivated to do their job. It's the only way that they're gonna get their incomes. So I think that fire sales makes sense. I don't know why someone would ask this question, to be honest, because I mean, every game has to make money somehow, right? And their main source of income is gonna be fire sales. Obviously, it's gonna be like Skyblock gems, right? So they have to release fire sales in order to encourage people to buy more Skyblock gems in order to actually keep their incomes. And yeah, overall, I just think that this is going to be a huge update, and now it kind of makes sense why it has taken so long, because it seems like they have been going through a bit of crisis regarding financial health and the server's health in general and keeping players. Also, like, they are moving to a newer version of Minecraft. I believe when they talked about the foraging update for the first time, they said they were going to move to 1.19. To be fair, they didn't say they were going to move to 1.19, but it sounded like it was going to move to 1.19 because that was the latest version of Minecraft at the time of posting this. This was posted on May 2nd, 2023. So I'm just wondering, are they still trying to move to 1.19? Because that would be ridiculous. Like, they've spent all of this time trying to move to 1.19, or maybe they're just trying to move to the latest version of Minecraft, which is 1.21 at this point. So if they're trying to move to the latest version of Minecraft, then it would make even more sense, because now they have to update even more items to keep up with the Minecraft updates. 3D model thing, again, that is going to be huge for the server. It is literally going to revolutionize Hypixel in general. I'm just very optimistic about all of these tweets. It seems like they're working very hard. It seems like behind all of these frustrations of the player base and all of that, they're working very hard, and they do understand that they're late on the delivery, but they are trying their best to give us the foraging update as soon as possible. I don't think it's going to come out until 2025, maybe early 2025 at this point, but if the update delivers, I won't be complaining at all, because like Simon said, they could be releasing 10 mini updates, or they could be releasing one huge update. They're going for the one huge update, so it makes sense why it's taking longer. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this gave you a new perspective on why the foraging update is taking so long. I understand the frustration within the player base because it is taking quite a long time, but I also understand it from a developer's perspective. I mean, this is a long-term investment, this is a huge update, and it's gonna take a long time, especially considering that they're going through a financial crisis. But yeah, I'm excited for the future of the server. It looks like they're working really hard. It seems like Simon is very confident about what they're doing, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. We just have to wait it out and see what the update looks like. But that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.